Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. So I am back with another lead code daily challenge and it is lead code number 849, maximize distance to closest person. And it is a medium level question and I also feel the same. So you are given a array of seats where a seat can be empty or occupied. The empty seats are represented by 0 and the occupied seats are represented by 1. Okay, and and you have to place Alex is a person. You have to place him in the empty space in such a way that there should be maximum distance from other person. Okay, for example, if you can see here, Alex will be placed at 2 so that it get a two distance from left and also right. I hope you understand the question. Like, you have to place Alex in such a way that its distance from other person will be maximum. Okay, and let's see the constant. So there are at max 2 into 10 to the power 4 seats, and all seats can be 0 or 1, occupied or non-occupied. At least one seat is empty and at least one seat is occupied. Okay, so you are given all the valid cases. So I have taken the first example. You can see here. I will tell you two solutions with extra space and without extra space. So let me tell you the first explanation of with extra space. Okay. So what I will do now, I take a vector and I just simply push all the indexes where it contain 1, means it is occupied. Okay. So it will be 0, 4, and 6. Okay. Now I will take two in pair. Okay, this two and this two. It will be 4 minus 0 by 2 equals to 4 by 2 equals to 2, and it is 6 minus 4 by 2. It will be 2 1. So this 2 get a space of 2, and here we will get a space of 1. Okay, we need to place it in between. Okay, so we can place it here as I told you. So there will be a gap of 1 and 2, and here also gap of 1 and 2. If I place it here, then Alex here, then I will get a 1 space. Okay, so this is the answer, and we have to return the maximum, so we'll return the 2. And here we have to take care of two base cases. Like, if my array contains something like 1 0 0 0 0. Okay, and second base case is 0 0 0 1, let's say. It means, like, in this case you can see that there are only one element, one seed is occupied, and another, let's say here also 0. Okay, so you can place it here. Okay, so in this code, if you try out this code, it will not execute because we have to take two element, and here you have only one element. Okay, so for one element you have to check if what is the distance from it's from right to left and from left to right also. Okay, so if I say here the distance is 1 2 3 4. Okay, so if I place Alex here, so my distance will be 4, so I have to return 4. So this formula will not work here. You have to just simply find out the distance. Like, you have to if my d is the distance variable, so I have to take maximum of, okay, maximum of d comma the index where I is present. This is the index of 1, so I am taking and this is the index is the last index, so I have to take n. Let's say n is the length of the array, minus there they told us that there are at least one seat occupied and also one seat empty. So this condition we don't have to check if it is available or not, so we can directly take this vector as first element and minus 1, because if the length is here 1 2 3 4 5 6 6. Okay, so 6 minus 1 is 5, and minus 1 to get a 4. Okay, we have to check this one, and for similarly we have to also check from the right side. Okay, we have to check from right side, like max of d comma v of 0. Okay, it will give you right side, because here you can see it is the index 1 and the distance is also 1. If the 1 is for this example the 1 is here, so the index is 0 1 2 3. You can see that it is 3 distance. So if I take directly v's first element, so it will give us the correct answer. Okay. Okay, we have to find for this example also. So for this example, this will give you the maximum, and for this example, this will give you maximum, and we have to check for both this. Okay, we have to check both this condition in our code. Okay, so we have to basically we have to iterate through the whole array first, then we have to find out the maximum d, then we have to check for this, and this will use to find out the right side of the array, and this is for the left. Okay, now okay, let me show you the code. Okay, so this is the code. You can see this is with extra space, and you can see that I have taken a vector and put all the seeds which contain one in the vector, their indexes. Then I have taken a d, it means distance equals to 0. Then I have iterating through and applying this formula, it's only, and after that I have checked that condition for left side and for right side. Okay, these two. Then after that I have written that d. Okay, now let how we optimize the space. Okay, so you can see that we just need two element, like this one, then this one, again then this one, then this one. Okay, so you need not to take this whole vector, you just need to take two pointer. Okay, two pointer, let me call it one as last and one is current. Okay, let's say current. So what I will do, I will initially put this last into minus one, and I will iterate through the whole array using this current element. And when I got a element, like if I got a one, okay, so I will update this current value to its index. Like for this example here, the one is at 0 position. Okay, so I will do that, and I will check this base condition, this second base condition inside itself. Like if my last is equals to -1, then what I'll do, I just simply update d equals to current. Okay, simply d equals to current. It means that we just found the first seat to be occupied. Okay, so we don't have the other one, so we will simply update this, so this will handle this base case. Okay, then this base case, then I will otherwise when I iterating to, and after that I will update this last one to its current index. Like what is the value of current here, it is 0, so it will be updated to 0. And my current, then again I iterate through the array, and again it will be here, like when the current reaches the fourth index, it's, then again it iterate, and this time the if condition will not get clicked, because it is equals, its condition is last is equals to -1, but it is not, the last value is now changed from -1 to 0. So we have to write another case. Else what we have to do, we have to write just simply this step. Okay, this condition. So it will be d equals to max of that d comma that my current index, okay, minus last index by 2. Okay, whatever the answer you will get, like for this example you will get the 2 and it will update it. Okay, and after whole iteration you just need to check this condition. Okay, you just need to check this condition, uh, like if it is lies on the right side or not. If it is lies on the right side, means if there is only one, for this example there is only one element, so my last get updated to 1. Okay, so what I will do, I just simply do d minus d equals to max of d comma my last updated to this index, like 1, for this example 1. So I will do n minus last, okay, then -1. I just simply do that, and this condition will handle this condition. So after that you will get the answer. Let me show you the code. So so this is the code. As I have told you, I have taken a last variable and I initialize it a -1, and I have taken the d for my answer, difference on. Okay, then I have taken, like, if my set is equals to 1, then I have updated my last. Okay, here the current I take here is the I for here. Okay, because it iterates through the array, and here my I taken the current variable to for the iteration. Then I have checked if my last is -1. If it is, then I just update the d value with my I. Okay, if you can write here like d equals to I, it will also work. But I have just, for showing you, I have write max of di, because initially my d is 0, so it will get updated from 0 to somewhere. It will not go below 0. So you can directly write here d equals to I. Okay, let me write here d equals to I. You also can write this. Otherwise, d is equals to max of d uh, I minus last by 2, this condition. Here I have taken cur, so it is cur minus last by 2. Here I have taken I, so it will be I minus last by 2. Then I updated the last with I, as I told you to update after this iteration, update this last value to that current value or that I value. Okay. Then after, finally I just check this last condition that I have told you to check. Okay, and just simply return the answer. So this both code will work fine. I have tried this both solution and it will absolutely work fine. You can see that this extra space solution take me 22 millisecond, and this non without extra space takes me 18 millisecond. Let me run it for you. So if I submit the extra space one, it gets submitted. Okay, and now if I submit the without extra space one, it will also get submitted. You can see the memory is 100% efficient. Okay, so I will provide this question link and my code link in the description box. So if you want, you can check it out. I will provide this non extra space one solution. Okay, basically it is a two pointer approach, and this I suggest you to first solve using extra space, then try to optimize this code only. I have also done the same thing. I have wrote this solution, then I just optimize this to the without extra space, so you will understand it in a better way. Okay, so hope you enjoy the video. Do a like, share and subscribe. It will motivate me. And thank you. Take care. Goodbye. See you tomorrow.